What's up, guys? Arsenal Garage. You got Braden, as always. He's here. We're actually on our way to go pick up a single seat because these are terrible. Well, they're not actually. It's actually not that bad. It's just this. Like, all the other seats are really nice. This one's torn to complete heck. So
they're comfy seats. They're just not good seats.
Yeah. And I wanted to replace both at once if I was gonna do it, because I don't usually actually care for the single race seat look, but someone just posted it's an NRG seat, so nothing crazy, but it comes with a harness, and it is $80. It's a 4-point harness though, so I don't know if I'll use it unless it has the anti-slip under or something or whatever. I don't know. Have you ever heard of that? You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Because 4 points, for those of you who don't know, because they go around your lap and they go over your shoulder. So the problem with some, especially cheaper 4-point harnesses, is they actually, if you were to get in a wreck, you can actually slide underneath and like break your back and stuff. So they're not really as safe unless they have like these anti-slipping. I don't know. Some of you might understand. If not, I will.
They're not race approved.
But basically, they're not race approved. So we are just on our way to pick that up right now. So yeah. Okay, so we just picked it up. It's a cheap seat, anyways. You know, it's an NRG. They're not that crazy nice. First place, but no tears, no rips, no cracks. Seems good. I'm not using these. These, they don't have a brand name on them or anything, so those are not being used. That's for sure. Not at all. We'll just use the seatbelt for now. But I dig it. Braden, do you dig it?
Pretty good. I like it.
Pretty good. So,
for $80.
Yeah, stuff it in here and head back and then go mock it up. Just got back. Of course, it's getting dark because, I mean, it was just daylight savings time. So it's like 5:30 and it's already getting dark. So it's going to be dark pretty quick. But we're going to just get this old seat out and just see what it's going to be like. Anyways, yeah, I have no idea what the rails are for. So we're going to take off the rails real quick and just see how hard it would be to make plates to bolt on to these. So we'll do that real fast. I'm going to try to do this without blinding Braden. We're in his FRS, knowing the neighbors. And we're just running to Home Depot real quick to get some same stuff we used in his B2200 seat swap. So I'm just going to be using some of that. We kind of mocked it up. I forgot to show more. Those seat rails that are on there are not going to work, so I'm just going to probably make my own complete mounting tabs and go from there. So it's good. Alright, so quite obviously it is the next day. It's really quite cold. There's frost. Got a piece of steel here. Got my gloves. Got my hoodie. It's cold. I'm gonna have to get out a heater. So now we're just gonna get back at it and figure out mounting. Do an update now how we're going. So I haven't really showed it. It's very similar to the Mazda video. It's fun to see how to mount a custom seat. Go to the Mazda video. It's similar concept, similar ideas, done in different ways. So here we have a plate that was bent up to the correct contour, and it needs to be cleaned up and painted still, but welded it down through all those and all across the back and along the side. Real easy. I did end up chopping off the end of the bracket so I could scoot it more this way. See over there, I just kind of cut into that one a little bit, so bolted to there. That one was easy. None of this is exactly pretty, but I could care less. So, and then here, what we have is it's stacked with two on the very end. Oh, you can see that as a spacer. And then it just goes down, folds down, bolts underneath. So, real simple, real easy. Now the seat's pretty sturdy now, and some people might just leave it like that, but this next one's going to be probably the hardest one. It's this last corner. It's this last corner, and it bolts similar to this side here, but the hard part about it is, let's see if I can get in here, the mounting bolt for it, the seat is down there, you know, and so it's gonna have to be like a flat piece with a curve, so bolt on there, and then I'm gonna have to get another plate and bolt it to that and then weld across. I mean, it's pretty firm right now, but the issue is, you know, it flexes, and you can tell it's coming from that one corner because the other side feels completely rigid, but this side flexes just just a little bit. So I'm gonna start working on that one. All right, so I still need to clean it up. It's hot, so that's why I'm holding it with this. But this is the last bracket, real easy. Just bent it up. I measured down from the hole to this bottom rail to see how long it needed to be. It was like 1.5 inches because the hole spacing, so I cut out a 2-inch piece. Drilled out the hole, bolted it to the seat, tacked it in place, pulled it out, and just welded it up. So, pretty easy, so I'm just going to clean it up, maybe throw some paint on it. I haven't painted the other stuff, so at some point I'll have to pull it back out to paint it all. But it's pretty good for now, so we're going to clean it up, bolt it in, and see how it is. Alright, so it's all done. I'm just letting it kind of warm up here. So, all mounted. It's really firm, quite steady. I need to add better Velcro to this. I mean, it is used. It's not perfect, but there's no rips or tears. I might see if I can find like some dye even and just go back and re-dye it all black. But I will have to pull these out and clean them up, make it look nicer. I might chop out flush. But it's all bolted up, so that's in. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see how I ran it down. That one's bolted in, and the rear's bolted in. It's really nice. So, fits me well. The lap belts, the shoulder belts, if I ever decide to use them, are the right height about. It's got a snug fit around my waist. I'm like a 32, 34 waist area, so it's about that size. I'm really happy with it. I think I'm gonna do it like $90 plus the gas to go get it, which wasn't too bad. So pretty good, I think. You know, these NRG seats I know aren't the nicest seats made, but it's comfy. I'm just glad to be rid of my seat with the tears. Eventually, I'd like to match it with the passenger one, get matching seats. But for now, it's great. I'm happy. I have a headrest. These are missing them, and it's not exactly safe for one thing. You know, since you're already getting in a crash, it's a lot of whiplash. So I do need to find one for the passenger side, but it's usually just me driving, so I feel much better that I have that now. That's probably going to be it for this video, really. If you want to see more information on how to mount up a seat and stuff like that, how to do custom brackets, it's a very similar process to what we did in Braden's B2200. So if you go and watch the B2200 video, that'll give you a better idea. So I'd suggest watching that as well if you really want to see how it's done, because it's a very similar process. But I might just show, I'm going to be cleaning up the car real nice. There's a JDM meet tomorrow that's like classic car JDM style mostly. There'll be all makes and models, but I think it's more oriented towards that. So I think I might record some of that, but that's probably about it. So okay, so just went for a quick drive around. It's freezing. My toes are like numb. But it's amazing just like the difference it feels. Like, I don't know if it's really any comfier. These seats are actually pretty good. But it instills more confidence in your driving almost, you know. You just feel planted, which is awesome. These seats, you're like, whoa, you know, this you can't really, you're set, which I really enjoy. So I like the feeling. It reminds me a little bit of my Miata. My Miata wasn't this good though, still. So I'm happy with it. The seating position feels good. Next up, I definitely need a steering wheel, a removable one. I'm tall, like 6'3", 6'4" area, and getting in and out is a bit more of a pain now. And the steering wheel, I don't really like the position, and I think I want one that's a bit smaller. So it does need a new steering wheel. That's next with quick release. I gotta get on that. Definitely need to up power. So I'm thinking I might have someone interested in some of the engines I have for this, because I have extras. Then I can buy a 1UZ, which is what I really want to do. I want to do a 1UZ and a manual trans. That's a must. So, but in the meantime, I might do a vacuum delete on this to clean up the engine bay, get rid of all of it. So we'll see about that.